I love it when one of our best practices morphs into something that's beyond what I could have imagined in 2005. Following the golden rule is incredibly important to me. It's important to Cynthia as well. And to put up on the board the name of the team, Alpha Team, who's working on it, Mary, Beth, Emily, and then what customers do they have, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we learned that that was a mistake. We stopped doing it. Why is that? Because they would say, oh, I don't want to go to that customer. I don't like them. And you got a problem if someone's saying something like that. Or, more likely, they would look at that and say, you know what? I can save $25 with my babysitter by calling in sick tomorrow. And they're not going to be busy anyway. You know, when the maids are leaving at 3 o'clock, sometimes you don't know what's about to happen. Between 3 and 7 o'clock at night, you could book a whole bunch of sales for the next day. I mean, we're marketing. You never know what's going to happen. Last minute sales are my favorite. You got to be ready for them. But then you get all excited because you just booked something, and then you have 2 people call off the next day because they looked at the schedule and thought, it's probably not worth my time coming in. So we took down the jobs for the next day. We stopped telling them how many jobs they had for the next day and who they were going to go see. So then the house cleaners would come up to Cynthia or me and say, but usually Cynthia, and say, well, you know, real as nice as can be, hey, who are we cleaning tomorrow? How many jobs are we going to have? They're basically trying to find the same information out. So you have to get good at saying, I'm not sure. Got to come in tomorrow to find out. So I think it's going to be a great day. So here's an example of an office that's doing it a little bit better. Same concept, but even better. Let me show it to you. This is Nicole Holder's office in Asheville, North Carolina. Behind the glass there, that's her office. And you can kind of look through the glass there and see this doorway that goes into that office, and it says managers only. There's going to be stuff in there that they don't want the house cleaners to see. And I'm going to show that to you in a second. But first, I want you to draw your attention to this main hallway here. This board is what this message is about. This board is where they took our idea and made it better. This is called the Who Gets to Work Tomorrow board. Here is the Who Gets to Work Tomorrow board. So today's Wednesday. At the end of my shift, I'm looking here for Thursday, and I see Becky and Jasmine are working tomorrow at 8. I see all the names. The most important part of this page is bottom right-hand corner. Who's off? 4 people are marked off. You see, because they've changed the way people think about it here. It's not like you're guaranteed hours every single day, just like we're not guaranteed that you're going to show up to work every time, are we? But I'll tell you what, of course we're going to take care of the people that do show up in perfect uniform and a smile on their face, that love on our customers and help us to grow our business. Of course we're going to put them first. But the people that aren't doing that, they're probably going to be off. Back at the original 2 offices, when somebody would call off, we would say, okay, well listen, call us today by 4 o'clock and we'll let you know if you're working tomorrow. They'd be like, whoa, no, I need to work tomorrow. And I'm just calling off for today. And you'd say to them, well, we're going to have to cover you today. Now, the person I'm covering you for is a part-timer that would like to be full-time. If I can't count on you, you're going to have less hours. You're going to go to the part-times ranks. Are you sure you can't come to work right now? It works sometimes. But the most important thing is you're telling them who's the boss. You're not being mean. Somebody has to be the leader. It might as well be you. Because if you don't assert your leadership, someone else in your office will. And they're most likely be a malcontent. They might not even be a team leader, but there's going to be a strong personality. They're going to be running the place. And then you're going to wonder, why am I so miserable? Take control of this. It's an opportunity. It's a great opportunity for everybody. Now this is what they see. They see nothing else. On the other side of this wall, in the manager's office, they have this up. The jobs for Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. Of course it's on B-Pro in the software. Of course it's on their calendars. It's just one more place. They like to look at it, play around with it. Makes sense, doesn't it? The only way for you to find out what jobs you're working tomorrow is to show up tomorrow. And that's a best practice. Thank you, Team Asheville, and thank you everyone. If you're reading this and watching this right now, Thank you for being the very best part of You've Got Maids.